beautiful people. Today I'll be teaching you the use of must and ought to. Must and ought to. So first come to must. Must is a modal verb. Okay, basically must is a modal verb. In other words, you can say that it helps give meaning to other verbs. It helps give meaning to other verbs. So let's look at all its meaning here so you can avoid misunderstandings. Okay, so first we use must to say something is necessary. For a necessity, we use must, as you'll be leaving college soon, so must think of your future. So basically, it is a necessity that you'll be leaving college soon, so you'll have to think about your future. So you'll be leaving college soon, you must think of your future. So it is a modal verb used to give meaning to other verbs. We must exercise every day to keep fit. We must exercise every day to keep fit. Again, it is a necessity. Okay, it is also used as a determination. Okay, determination. I must win this match. So this is my determination. I'll have to do this anyhow. Okay, I must make him do as I want. So this is again I'm very sure, and I have determined, I'm very I think that I'll have to do somehow, I don't know, by hook or by crook, but I must make him do as I want according to me. Okay. Okay, the next use of must is duty. Okay, it acts as a duty, like a soldier must fight for his country. So basically, it is a duty of of a soldier to fight for his country. So a soldier must fight for his country. Everyone must do his duty. So everybody, as a citizen, we have some duties with us, so we'll have to perform it. So must, we use must as a duty. Everyone must do his duty. Okay, we also use must for certainty. Okay, as he must have reached his home by now. So it is a certainty. It is not a surety, it is a certainty that he must have reached his home by now. Okay, the next one, your father must have been very strong. It is also a certainty, must have been very strong. So we use must to say something is necessary, for determination, for duty, and for certainty. So I hope it is clear. Now your doubts are clear. Now you know where you have to exactly use must. Okay. Now come to the next one, ought to. So basically, ought to, you can say, okay, ought to is basically, it is very different. It is different from other auxiliary verb. Why it is different? Because it is always followed by the infinitive to. Okay, like you will not see any other um, you can other auxiliary verb will have to use, or it will followed by to, but ought always followed by to infinitive. So basically, ought to is used to express moral obligation. Moral obligation. Okay, duties and desirability. Ought to can indicate present or future time. So basically, it can indicate present time also or future time also. It always followed by an infinitive to. As I've said, ought to. Ought to. So I have few examples. We ought to work hard. We ought to work hard. Why are you doing nothing? You ought to be working. Okay. Why are you doing nothing, he ought to be working. I ought to write him a letter of thanks. I ought to write him a letter of thanks. You ought to have helped her. You ought to have helped her. The boy ought to have worked hard. The boy ought to have worked hard. Okay, she said, ought to write my mother. Ought to write my mother. So here basically ought to is used to express moral obligation, duties and desirability. Sometime it used for a desire or desirability, moral obligation or duty. Okay, so practice must and ought to, uses of must and ought to. I hope it is clear to you. Practice it. Thank you.